Imagine being 13, boarding a train from a sleepy Italian village tucked in the snowy Dolomites, heading into the unknown. No parents, no promises, just a tennis bag, a dream, and a heart pounding with fear and excitement. That feeling, it's like falling in love with your calling, completely blindly, knowing you might lose everything, but hoping to gain something that could change your life forever. That was Jannik Sinner's reality. Every morning, every match, every decision. And that's why, when he finally stood on center court years later, his mindset was unshakable. Because fear had already made peace with purpose. Today, we're diving deep into the true story of a boy who gave up one dream to chase another, trading skis for a tennis racket, snow-covered mountains for sweat-soaked clay courts. This is the journey of Jannik Sinner, from frozen mornings in South Tyrol to becoming the first Italian to win Wimbledon. More than just a tennis tale, this is a story of sacrifice, silence, struggle, and why being different might be your greatest strength. Stick around, because Jannik's life may just change how you see your own. Born in San Candido, a town where the mountains speak louder than ambition, Jannik was skiing before he could properly read. At 7, he was already a national junior ski champion, flying down icy slopes with terrifying precision. But inside, he knew. Skiing wasn't his forever. By 13, he made the unthinkable choice, quit a promising ski career to start over in tennis. Most kids fear leaving home for college. Jannik left his entire world at 13, parents, childhood friends, even the language he knew. He didn't speak a word of Italian, only German. He boarded a train to Riccardo Piatti's tennis academy, surrounded by strangers, chasing a dream no one in his village understood.
In his words, "There were nights I wanted to cry, but I didn't because I chose this, and choices require pain."
While his peers played video games or worried about weekend plans, Jannik trained 6 hours a day, every day. He didn't have a junior Grand Slam title, no flashy sponsorships, no entourage, but he had something most kids didn't: peaceful obsession. He would hit the same shot 1,000 times in silence, just to make sure he mastered not the shot, but the mindset. That calmness, it came from the ski slopes, where one mistake could end your season, or worse.
One former coach said, "Jannik isn't loud. He doesn't scream, but he's deadly. He listens like a monk and executes like a machine."
At 17, he became the youngest Italian to win an ATP Challenger title.
Still, critics whispered, "He's too skinny, too quiet, lacks fire."
But Jannik didn't flinch. He didn't chase headlines. He chased improvement. In 2020, he reached the French Open quarterfinals, silently dismantling top seeds. By 2023, he had his first Masters 1000 title. But just when it seemed like the stars were aligning, the storm came. In early 2024, Jannik tested positive for a banned substance, clostebol. The world gasped.
He maintained his innocence, said it came from a topical cream after a massage.
Still, he accepted the 3-month ban without drama, without complaint. He trained, he rebuilt, quietly, relentlessly. When he returned, he was sharper, faster, hungrier. He didn't just come back, he conquered. That year, he won the Australian Open, US Open, and the ATP Finals. Each victory was a quiet roar to the world. You can doubt my methods, but not my mission. Then came Wimbledon 2025. He faced Carlos Alcaraz, the man who had beaten him in Paris. The match? A war. 5 sets, rain delays, a minor elbow scare. But Jannik stayed composed. He didn't panic, he didn't rush. He played the same way he trained at 13, methodical, fearless, stoic. And when match point came, he looked up, kissed the grass, and hugged his mother in tears. That win wasn't just a trophy, it was a homecoming, a full circle moment for the boy on that cold train from the Dolomites. So what can we learn from Jannik Sinner? Passion requires pain, every dream costs something. Jannik paid with loneliness, silence, and sacrifice, and it was worth it. Calm is a weapon. In a world obsessed with being loud, Jannik reminds us, still waters run deep. Start now, not perfect. He didn't wait to be ready. He took the train at 13 with broken Italian and a beating heart. Trust the long game. When others sprinted, he paced himself. Now, he's the world's best. So here's a question for you. What's your version of that train ride? What's the one decision you've been scared to make because it's uncomfortable? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it, because sometimes chasing the unknown isn't reckless, it's revolutionary. And if a quiet kid from the Alps can rise with nothing but focus and heart, what's stopping you?